In April of 2004, the first team was called to Honduras from St. David's, and we decided we would be a building mission. The Episcopal Diocese of Honduras had purchased some higher elevation land in the area where the community had been washed away by a raging floodwaters caused in 1998 by Hurricane Mitch, and they were calling mission teams to help rebuild the community. So in April, a team of 13 adult parishioners went to Honduras to build a simple 16 by 24-foot cinder block home on a cement pad for a family of 5. It was such a basic structure, but such an upgrade from the scrap wood, cardboard, and dirt floor structure where the family had been living. On this first trip, we met Susie McCall, shown here working on the wall. Susie was a full-time missionary called to work in Tegucigalpa, the capital city. She had started the Latin American Missionary Bible Institute, referred to as LAM, for training Hondurans to be missionaries. Susie was next called to found an elementary school in one of the poorest areas in Tegucigalpa. For several years, our building projects revolved around helping to build this school. One of the most memorable projects was working on building a playground. We envisioned working in a sylvan field, erecting slides and swings, but were introduced to the pit. We were to prepare what would become a 3-story open-air structure that would become the school's playground.
I have made numerous business trips to Latin America and would see people living on the side of the road in abject poverty. I often wondered what I could do to help them. In 2005, our mission team arrived only to discover that our assignment was to dig a deep ditch for a wall foundation. This made no sense to me, so I asked Susie McCall if we should instead just send money to pay local Hondurans to do the work. Her response still haunts me to this day and drives me to return again and again. She then said she wanted to build a home for abused and abandoned children. I was drawn into the process of choosing a site for the home, planning it, and building cottages at the site. Again, we were unskilled labor, but it was rewarding to see the buildings rise from the ground and become safe homes for the children. I was next drawn in to find a way to provide safe drinking water for the site. I found a site nearby with good potential for a well and worked to help buy the land, drill a successful well, and design a system to bring the water to the site, including a large elevated storage tank. However, the most rewarding aspect of these mission trips is building relationships with the children. I have come to love them all and always look forward to seeing them each year and watching them grow in stature and their faith. I was even adopted by Gina, a young girl who declared that I was now her godfather, and I support her to this day. Several family groups have joined us on these trips and have been blessed as I have been.
Our family first traveled to Honduras with Lamb in 2008. Since that time, we have returned annually to continue to grow and develop our relationships with the children and people of Honduras.
It has been my blessing to witness our sons' emotional and spiritual growth through the years. They were only 12 and 14 years old on their first trip, and both boys were hooked immediately, wanting to return year after year.
In fact, the bond they feel for the children of Lamb is so strong that both boys opted to take a gap semester from college to live and work with the children of Lamb.
We'll always be grateful to God for bringing us on this journey together.
I first went to Honduras with my mom. We both wanted to try something new and do it together. We had been hearing about Lamb for years, and after attending an interest meeting, we decided we would try it. It was a great decision. Even though I was anxious to spread my wings, it was nice to have her there. We were separated during the day at the work site, but in the evenings, we were able to spend time together and talk about our day. The next summer, I couldn't wait to go back. I knew the leaders were going to take care of me, and I went by myself. I feel like I grew so much more because I was out on my own. The following year, last year, I was able to go twice. I went in the summer with the St. David's team, and then I was invited to return the week between Christmas and New Year's with our sister team. It was such a different trip, but we had a magical New Year's with the children. I feel God's love every time I am there. His love surrounds the children and the caregivers, and I can't wait to go back.
For they are